When a 12-year-old girl's journey through a life-threatening illness neared its end, her family was determined to make her final wish come true. Their persistence eventually led to a heartwarming encounter with her hero, a moment so powerful that it left everyone in tears. This is the story of a girl's unshakable spirit, a mother's relentless love, and an unexpected act of kindness from someone she admired most. 12-year-old Emma Johnson's life changed drastically when she started experiencing extreme fatigue and mysterious pain in her bones. Her parents, Sarah and Michael, initially believed it was just growing pains or perhaps exhaustion from school and sports. However, as the symptoms intensified, they decided to take Emma to the doctor. What followed was a series of medical tests that would alter the family's lives forever. Emma was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of leukemia. The news hit Sarah and Michael like a thunderbolt. Their vibrant, energetic daughter was now facing a life-threatening battle. Despite the grim diagnosis, Emma's spirit remained unshaken. Her resolve was evident from the first day they returned home. "We'll fight this, and I'll get better," she told her mother, her eyes shining with courage beyond her years. The next several months were grueling. Chemotherapy sessions, hospital stays, and countless procedures became routine. Emma's once boundless energy diminished as her body grew frailier, but her heart and mind stayed strong. Through these trying times, Emma found an unlikely source of strength, the actor Ryan Daniels. She had always been a fan of his movies, but after her diagnosis, she connected with him on a deeper level. Ryan's interviews revealed a man who had faced immense personal loss and yet remained kind and compassionate. "He's been through so much, but he's still so kind," Emma would say, often while watching his films during her long hospital stays. Movies like The Champion and Shadow weren't just entertainment for her. They became symbols of hope and perseverance. Emma's admiration for Ryan grew. She saw in him the same strength she needed to endure her battle. He had experienced profound loss and yet continued to give love and compassion to others. It inspired her. "If he can keep going, so can I," she'd often tell herself during moments of pain. Her family noticed how Ryan's words and actions became a guiding light for her. But as the months dragged on, the treatments began to lose their effectiveness. Her doctors sat her parents down and explained that the leukemia had spread. The odds of recovery were now slim. It was a crushing blow, but Emma's bravery left everyone around her in awe. Instead of falling into despair, she focused on bringing comfort to her parents, even as her condition worsened. Her one request was simple yet profoundly important to her: she wanted to meet Ryan Daniels. Her mother, Sarah, knew just how much this meeting would mean to Emma. Watching her daughter's face light up every time she mentioned Ryan was all the motivation she needed. Determined to fulfill Emma's wish, Sarah took to social media, sharing her daughter's story with the world. Friends and family shared the post, which eventually went viral. The story of Emma's fight against leukemia and her admiration for Ryan Daniels touched thousands of hearts online. One day, Ryan's publicist noticed the viral post. An email with the subject line, "You should see this," landed in Ryan's inbox. The message included a link to the heart-wrenching story of Emma Johnson. As he read, Ryan's heart grew heavy. Emma's journey mirrored his own struggles with loss and grief, and her resilience moved him deeply. The post didn't just talk about her illness, it highlighted how his strength and empathy had given Emma hope. Without hesitation, Ryan picked up his phone and called his team. "Get in touch with Emma's family," he said. "I'm going to meet her." He didn't care about the logistics or the press. This was a private matter of the heart. He wanted to do this for Emma, not for publicity. The news that Ryan Daniels would meet Emma left Sarah in shock. "Are you serious?" she asked the representative on the phone. The woman's assurance brought Sarah to tears. When she shared the news with Emma, the girl's eyes widened with joy. "Ryan's coming to see me," she whispered, her voice tinged with disbelief and excitement. On the day of the visit, Emma's hospital room buzzed with quiet anticipation. Nurses moved about carefully, knowing how precious this moment was. Emma's frail frame was tucked under a blanket, but her eyes sparkled with the energy of a girl about to meet her hero. Down the hall, Ryan Daniels walked with hospital staff. He'd insisted on keeping the visit private, ensuring there would be no cameras or media attention. This wasn't about fame, it was about connection. When Ryan entered the room, everything seemed to slow down. Sarah's breath caught in her throat. For a moment, Emma's eyes locked on Ryan's, and she whispered, "You're here." Ryan smiled softly and walked toward her. "Hi, Emma," he said warmly. "It's so good to finally meet you." He knelt beside her bed and took her hand gently in his own. Emma's eyes filled with tears. "I've watched all your movies. You're so strong," she said. Ryan's voice was calm and sincere. "You're the strong one, Emma. I've heard all about you, and I'm so proud of how brave you've been." They talked for what felt like hours. Emma shared her dreams of becoming a veterinarian. Ryan listened intently, never once rushing or looking away. They spoke about courage, family, and love. Emma's story is a reminder that hope and love have the power to transcend even the darkest of times. Her unyielding spirit, inspired by the kindness and resilience of another, teaches us that strength is found in compassion and connection. Let this story remind you to cherish every moment with loved ones and to find courage in the face of adversity. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to reflect on the power of kindness. Have you ever witnessed a small act of compassion that made a big impact? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to spread love and hope where it's needed most.